the Whopper, the Big Mac of all lies that has had the greatest impact on me is the insurrection, the alleged insurrection. The entire corporate media is in on it. The allegations of this insurrection, dramatic impact on America. They've basically placed all of their political enemies within the crosshairs under the guise of this insurrection on January the 6th. It's a lie. There was no insurrection. And I started arguing this day one. I wrote a column for The Blaze that either published on January 7th or 8th, the 9th at the latest, that called BS on the insurrection lie. Because I could see where it was going. I had a friend at that time tell, what's going to happen? What's going to be the ramifications of this insurrection deal? And I go, they're going to throw the book at these people. And I'm talking about, I was saying this on January the 6th, that they're going to put these people in jail for a long time. Oh, what do you mean? They're just trespassing? Nothing. No. They're going to throw the book at these people, and they're going to paint the picture that this is the worst thing that has ever happened in the history of America, and they're going to use it to demonize and to paint anyone who offers up a defense of the people on January 6th as traitors, as domestic terrorists. They're going to use this insurrection, this alleged insurrection, to further divide us. And the reason, I mean, just as a journalist, and then as a human being, as someone who grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, to working class parents who started out as factory workers, who started out no different than the people who showed up on January the 6th. And I'm sorry, people in my family don't even understand this. But I tried to tell, and again, I've never voted. But when I heard Trump's inauguration speech in January of 2017, I believe, I called my mother and I was like, hey, you need to watch this inauguration speech. He's speaking directly to and about you and the way that we grew up, manufacturing jobs and the working class, and how America and these global corporations are sending the jobs that my parents worked to uplift me and my brother. They're being eliminated from America. And again, I saw he was basically trying to tell people like my parents and people that showed up on January 6th, like, hey, guys, you guys are in this together. Black, white, working class, people that don't want to be indoctrinated at some college or university, just don't have an interest in going to college. You people are perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with you. There have always been people like you in America. You have just as many rights as anybody else in this country. You don't have to have a college education to be an asset to America. He was speaking to those people. And on January 6th, 4 years later, those people upset justifiably that their leader, the only person who's ever had the balls to speak for them, was run out of office in a fashion that raised legitimate concerns. And those concerns weren't being answered, and corporate media continued to slam those people as racist trash, unworthy of American citizenship, don't need a voice, shouldn't be allowed to have a voice. You're the worst people on the planet. Those people, having heard that, went to the Capitol and addressed the people they have a problem with. They took flagpoles and moose heads and painted their faces. No one ever found a gun on them inside the Capitol. And the media immediately began lying about how bloody it was and and then they got that fat coward police officer all over TV. And yes, I'm fat, but he's fat and he's a coward and he's on, they called me the N-word and it was just terrible and it was the most tragic thing I've ever been through. Lying on ABC. That's a group of angry white people that went to go confront the white people they were upset with. Damn thing had nothing to do with race. Anybody with a brain and two eyes could see what was going on. Working class white people went to go have a face-to-face sit-down confrontation with the white lawmakers they were upset with. Corporate media started lying instantly and turned this into a racial conflict. And those people on January 6th had every right to do it. And after they sat through all of the garbage we sat through in 2020 with rioters and looters burning down every city in America and nothing happening to them, they had every right to peacefully go and confront those people. But one person got killed, and we know who that was, and we know who it was by, an incompetent Capitol Police officer or someone who was directed to do it. That's the biggest lie being told. It's a divisive lie. It's one that is continuing to separate working class people from each other. Those people on January 6th, those are working class black people's allies, my family, the way that I grew up. Those are our real allies. And I know they don't listen to R&B music. I know they don't say all the right things. I know they may use the word boy, or they may say things that are insensitive. But so do I. And so does everybody in my family. And I don't care how many of them want to pretend like today, I don't do that. I heard it out of your own mouth. I grew up with you. I love you. I know you. I know what you say. I know what you think. I know who my father was. I know who my uncle was. No different than them people on January the 6th. Capable of saying stupid, insensitive, inappropriate things, but nonetheless, damn good people with a great work ethic and want to take care of their families. That lie, the January 6th lie, that coincides with the whole Trump supporters are the worst people on the planet and they're all racist and they all hate black people. That's all a bunch of BS. That lie is why I'm here.